live here from Bristol Motor Speedway for the Spooky Games 200. This one is going to be chaotic. We've got a ton of drivers already trying to make their way around this track. Going to be a crazy one. We'll see how it plays out. I'm Joshua Copperl. I'm joined by Jonathan Parker and someone that is... Well, we just started seeing his name pop up in every single league, it seemed like, earlier this week, and now in the booth with us tonight, Nicholas Bingham. So, guys, how are you doing?
I'm doing well, Josh.
Doing pretty good as well. I'm excited.
Oh, I'll tell you what, this one is going to be pretty crazy, pretty chaotic. We still have 10 minutes left in practice. We've got, I believe, 39 drivers registered. We can have a maximum of 40. So if we get another one registered, everybody will make the field. But any more than that, we're going to have some drivers not make the show. The only other time we've had drivers not make the show this season was Daytona, where I believe we had 42 drivers attempt to qualify. Matthew Stotts and Harold Tucker, the drivers that did not qualify into that one. Stotts, he's not made a start since then, or attempted to make a start since then, but tonight we got a lot of new names, and going to be very interesting to see if we do have some drivers not make the show.
And I think that's really huge in terms of, you said there's 40 trucks in this race. I think with how similar all the lap times are going to be, especially towards the the back markers of the field that will be in that position where they could be potentially going home tonight. Their lap times are so much similar, and maybe it could be a thousandth of a second that decides whether you make this race tonight or not.
Yeah, that's very typical of short tracks, and this one's a really hard lap to hook up. So if you're not ready for it, it'll come out and bite you, and you'll miss the race.
On top of that, this one, of course, is pretty hard to qualify at in general. You don't want to hit the wall, on the outside, trying to get a run, because that'll invalidate your lap. There's no grass to hit, but you got to be so careful. Run to the bottom two, you get loose, spin out. You could have a slow lap. So qualifying is going to be very important here tonight. Regardless, I think, trying to start up front, I assume it's going to be very hard to pass.
You would think. Yeah, Bristol's a pretty tough place to pass, but it's doesn't short us on any action because you see a lot of bump and runs, a lot of beating and banging though. So it should be entertaining for us up here in the booth.
Yeah, I'm looking at these lap times right now. It's you go back to what is it, like 9th? I want to say? No. Sorry, 24th. If you go 24th to 1st, all of their laps are within, it appears 1/10 of each other. It might be, my scoring thing might be a little off. But yeah, I mean, you got Ethan right now with a 14:55, and then you go back down to, who's that, Jurg? Okay, yeah, so Jurg, so 9th, sorry, I was right. And he's got a 14:65, so that, about a 10th off of each other. I think for the pole tonight, it's going to be pretty big. I mean, you got all these trucks that are fast. They're all running about similar pace. It's going to be whoever can get that perfect second lap, I think, is going to win this pole tonight. Now,
real quick, I know But you guys are currently just staring at a blank screen. The one's, well, not a blank screen, but staring at the logo. Trying to figure something out here. Appears I'm having issues with trading paints, and I don't know. I can't even force close it to try to get it to restart. So a little bit of issues, but we'll figure it out. Still have just now there's 6 minutes left in practice. Ethan Fonseca Moreno leading practice, a 14.556. Justin ran 2 1,000ths of a second off of that.
And those tight margins we were talking about. Right out there at the top, 2 1,000ths of a second between Justin Duran and Ethan Fonseca Moreno. I hate to call it a rivalry, but man, they're connected at the hip a lot, aren't they, Josh? I mean, and you'll learn that too, Nick, that these two are kind of always around each other, always race each other hard, and sometimes it doesn't end well, but man, it's a lot of fun to watch.
I feel like especially at a track like this, rivalries are so big because you can have those two guys battling with the last, 5 laps, and the laps go by so quick at a short track that, you'll blink and the guy that you were just battling 5 laps ago is already 5 tenths ahead of you, and you got a hard charge back to the back bumper, and at least try to, tap him in the back to make a move or something here.
All right, we'll see if that fixes anything. But yeah, I mean, Justin Duran and Ethan Fonseca Moreno, both of them are such incredible drivers, and it just absolutely blows my mind that they continuously race each other, just with how quick they are, able to be so close to each other at all times. And I think they don't really like being around each other so much because they struggle against the other one. But yeah, I mean, those two, they had such an incredible show last season, and I think tonight could be a very big example of that, just the rivalry continuing between the two.
Oh, Ethan just hit an invisible car. It looked like he hit like one of those roadblocks that are like the ones that like automatic ones that like come up out of the ground.
Yeah.
It like came out like two feet off the ground and he hit it.
Yeah, a little fun in this practice session here at the end of it.
Oh, boy.
Ethan, I know Ethan loves to have a little bit of fun at the end of these practices. He's a goofy fella, but it's a lot of fun to be around.
So update, we are at 40 drivers. Everybody will make the show. And with that being said, now we're going to have somebody get eliminated. I don't know who the 41st is yet, but we'll find out.
Justin just jumped to the top of the board in practice with a 14.54.8.
David Chandler, the 4th, is barrel. Well, did one barrel roll. So, it's about that time. We are going to do our picks to win. Nick, I know you're new here, but we're going to put you on the spot anyway. Who is your pick?
Oh, boy. Well, I mean, I've been watching all these leagues that I've been racing in this past week. It's kind of been like my return to sim racing and all these guys that I had been around for a while. And this one guy I've watched, he's been pretty decent. The 26 of Sean Cassane, I think he's going to end up winning tonight.
Well, I'm going to go with maybe someone you don't know as well, Nick, but I'm going to go with Tristan Maher because I know how good he is at these short tracks, and I know how badly he needs a win. Where just the way his season's gone, just been so mostly down, not a lot of ups, and I think he's gonna finally break through and get the victory lane.
So my driver I'm going to pick, he's already won twice this season. You know, he's currently sitting second on the charts.
Oh yeah, just pick the low-hanging fruit one.
Okay, a couple things here. Ethan Fonseca Moreno, it's no secret, he is one of my drivers on PBR. This is not the reason I'm picking him. I promise you, I always talk to my drivers before every race. And Ethan told me pick him to win tonight. I'm not just picking him because he told me to pick him. That is one reason. But the other reason is because we do know he's fast. The other thing, he's won twice already. He's in the playoffs. He's got nothing to lose. I think he's going to go out there, give it all he's got. He just retook over the top spot in practice. Ethan Fonseca Moreno, he's picking up your third win of the season. And last season's champ, he's going to be right back on the hot streak he wants to be to try to go 2 in a row. So that does it for practice. Ethan Fonseca Moreno, 14.541. I believe that's going to hold up as now we head into qualifying for tonight's Spooky Games 200. First one out on track. I don't think any of us are surprised. It is Zach Probst. Probst not a full-time driver this season. He is been at college, making starts when he can. First lap, 14.661. Currently third is Jamie Wright has the top spot, a 14.56. Probst does not improve, lap 2.
These times filling up really quickly. Ethan set a very fast lap there.
14.486. Fast lap. P1 for Ethan Fonseca Moreno. Dawson Allen, 14.915, P20. He caught the wall there just after the start-finish line, P19 for Dawson Allen.
I'm looking at that cutoff right now. I know they haven't. It doesn't look like they've ran their laps yet, but Berg and Justin Durand are currently the bottom 2 out, I believe. I'm looking at that. No, I'm not looking at that right. Harold Tucker III as the transfers. Oh, there is only 40 drivers. I thought there was 41.
It's just 40, so everyone's going to make the race. Yeah. Thankfully for these guys who might not want to qualify.
Durand is hitting the track now.
Rick put up a pretty good lap himself. Currently P7, I think that is.
How about Jamie Wright up in third right now? Oh, there he goes. Sean Cassane up to second with a fast lap.
Justin Durand. He is working through 3 and 4. Now on the front straightaway. Justin Durand, 14.719, P19 on lap 1. Off turn 4. 5.72. P6 for Justin Rand. Cody McCorkle. And David Rand. Down on track right now, just starting their laps. Or qualifying, rather. A 7.48 for McCorkle. Oh, McCorkle's going to get loose. He hits the wall.
Wow. Oh. Durant put up a very good lap. On his first one, 14.50 with some P3.
Harold Tucker about to go out there. Harold Tucker, a 14.892. P30. Tucker is coming down to the line. An 8.67 P29 for Harold Tucker. That does it for qualifying. Ethan Fonseca Moreno is your pole winner. So, let's go ahead and take a look at our starting lineup. Presented by Martin PC. Ethan Fonseca Marino, of course, is pole winner, as mentioned. Sean Kissane will start second. Starting third is going to be David Duran. Jonathan Baker starting fourth. Fifth, Jamie Wright. Brett Bennett sixth. Seventh, Justin Rand. Andrew Elias will start 8th. 9th, William Kemp. And Jonathan Jurgensmeyer will start 10th.
Row 6, we've got Tristan Maher and Tyler Ratliff. In row 7, we got Michael Walls and Dakota Knoll. In row 8, we've got Kyle Reuter and Giovanni Klein. Starting 17th, we got Josh Arnold. And starting 18th, we got Zach Probst. Starting 19th, we got Hunter Peach. And right out your top 20 is Zachary Wareham.
'21st, Cody McCorkle, Jacob Locklear, 22nd. 23rd, Nathan Fuller, David Chandler at the 4th, 24th. Dawson Allen will start 25th. Tyler Watermullen, 26th. 27th, Christopher Melton, Brandon Hinton, 28th. 29th, Harold Tucker, and Alonzo Chicano starting in 30th.
And then 31st, we've got Nathan Lehman. We got Levi Poland starting 32nd. Brian C. Smith starting 33rd. Steve Bocock starting in 34th. Jonathan Canfield starting 35th. Traber Burns starting 36th. Daniel Meadows rolling off 37th. Frank Hughes Jr.'s 38th. Ryan Garcia 39th. And rounding out the field is going to be the 99 of Austin McGill.
This is going to be fun.
Better be.
This will be a race.
Oh, goodness.
Well, they got 2 pace laps here, or is it? Yeah.
Yeah, short
2 pace
track. We got 2 pace
Yep.
laps, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Is it, it's straight shot to the finish, right, in those stages?
One stage. It's going to be at lap 50.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And this is going to get wild here. These drivers, they know one guaranteed caution. Well, we're going to have more than that. The space truck is working its way to pit road.
An understatement.
Green flag is in the air. We are underway in the Spooky Games 200 at Bristol.
Sean Hussein strong on the outside, looking for the lead.
And Jonathan Baker. That is not Micah Walsh in third.
It's going to be very confusing.
Actually, really surprised that they made it that whole lap without any incidents.
Speaking of Michael Walsh, I think he just had an issue down the front straightaway.
Oh my goodness!
I know it. Yeah, you know the legend that he is. Oh, he's going to dump Jacob Locklear!
Oh wow!
Jesus!
Oh wow!
There's already some action from the Mississippi Missile.
What? What happened?
Take a look at our JCTV replay, and oh yeah, they just made contact, and
he's doing Michael Walsh things, isn't he?
David Chandler also involved there.
I mean, I think that's pretty unacceptable driving from Michael Walsh. He should know better.
Never seen. Maybe was there an incident prior to that that caused him to retaliate that way?
I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think they've had issues, but he wasn't that far back. He wasn't as far back as he was. He just got loose off of 4, which got him back near Jacob Locklear, and then he just kind of finished him off there.
Yeah, Micah got really loose off of turn 4, yeah.
Yeah, lucky that wasn't bigger. I mean, usually a car goes spinning like that, everyone's going to be piling in, but it was just Locklear and David Chandler were victims there.
We got 2 Food Lion cars up in the top 5. Just realized that.
Ooh, Jamie Wright made those good-looking trucks for tonight.
You know, I was actually supposed to run one of those tonight, and I didn't get to, unfortunately.
Oopsie. We'll see you out there on the track soon, I'm sure, in one of those beautiful trucks.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be the winning truck at Talladega.
It's got a choose cone this time.
It's like
Yeah.
Sane took the top.
Fonseca Marino with the bottom, Sane top. Pretty much guys lining up where they would without juice cone rule here.
Yeah.
Driver's still choosing. Space truck is in.
Truck is off. Yeah.
And green flag back out.
What a great jump there.
Shout out to Baker. Try to get in the line there in front of David Rand. Already getting single filed out though.
Pretty orderly early.
And caution.
We got a caution.
Frank Hughes Jr.
wish I did a beer run this morning.
Okay, I guess I won't show the replay.
I was gonna say, is it just me, or is it like cutting out like halfway down the backstretch?
I got to see what happened. I mean, he just got loose entering 3 and overcorrected, and the 13 got collected in all that. Riley Garcia. So many trucks, sometimes it might not be set up to draw.
That's what I'm.
Yeah, you know, just seeing a couple drivers get loose this early on. I remember last season people saying this setup was deathly loose, like really hard to drive, and I'm wondering, you know, if it's that same setup, and these drivers are in for a long one tonight, because it seems like a pretty tough setup to drive again.
You know, I'm just wondering there if it was a matter of Frank Hughes having to get on the brakes a little bit harder, and that's what got him loose. I mean, what I saw, it just looked like, I believe it was the 45 Smith in front of him. Not sure if he just didn't anticipate going into the corner like that. I'm not sure. Once again, come to the choose cone.
Hussein took the bottom this time, and Jonathan Baker's going to take the outside. He's going to gain a position there.
Yeah, I'm really shocked because Sean had that top kind of rolling. I was pretty impressed with the way he's able to roll that top. So I'm a little shocked he's choosing the bottom there, but
Might just be like trying to test, you know, what lane is better. I mean, he rode up on the outside there for a few laps and trying to see if he can find something that'll work better. Try to get around the 29 of Ethan.
yeah. So something that we're doing here, by the way, is you're wondering why we're not going green yet. We are choosing with 2 to green. We're going to try that out because that last restart was a little, I would say, discombobulated with, you know, just how short this track is. And usually don't have to put up with that, but yeah, we're doing that just to make sure everyone's caught up for the restart.
And thank you for that. I figured that was actually what was going on, but I was a little confused myself at first.
Yeah, just a little on the fly. Just the perks of being at a pretty short track here. Just everything's going to be chaotic.
Space truck making its way back in. Green flag.
It's been on it tonight. Sean getting a little bit loose under Jonathan Baker. He's going to lose that second spot.
Baker's keeping Moreno honest here.
He's doing a very good job so far in that. I don't know if you guys see him in the 7 truck. That's going to be confusing all night.
Oh, yeah.
He'll probably be ahead of Michael Walton, so you don't have to worry about it too much.
700cars.com truck. That's. I'm glad Michael Walls is not racing that scheme tonight.
Oh yeah, that'd be peak confusion. Oh, we got a crash! Dakota Knoll went around in front of the field.
Oh. The apron is a parking lot.
Yeah, it is a parking lot here on the backstretch.
Nathan Lehman, Dakota Knoll.
Our own Traver
Burns.
is involved in it too.
Oh my goodness, what is the... David Chandler. Probably just scared the lives of about 5 drivers there.
Yeah, that was... Everybody grab it. If you're of age, of course.
Happened right in front of Reuter, too. Oh, Kyle Reuter. Actually, that might have been not code contact. Dragged Reuter into it. So I believe we've had one driver retire, and that being Dakota Knoll. Everybody else is either on track or driving down pit road. One thing we didn't talk about was Brett Bennett have to serve a penalty to start this race. So last week he was suspended for something that happened a couple weeks ago. And then tonight, as further part of penalty, was an EOL to start the next following race that he attempted, which would be here tonight. And, usually AOLs I'd be okay with. But if I'm that driver, and my EOL is here at Bristol, where we've got 40 drivers on track, I'm praying that my truck stays intact all night long. Yeah, which probably won't happen.
There's really few, just because there's so many cautions after caution, there's so few chances to get, kind of cheat your way up in through the field. You just kind of have to be meticulous about it and hope you don't end up in a wreck.
Here we go. Green flag, back out. David Duran under attack from Kassane, who's going to get loose!
He's going to lose it this time! No! Somehow, I think everyone missed him. On that last restart in 3 and 4, Sean did get a little loose on that restart, and same thing happened there. It's just this seems like a really tough setup where if you overslip that boundary, you just lose control of your racetrack.
You know, I tried to forget last Bristol race, but I just had a lot of memories come back up into my mind here, and you know, so it has been a while since the BSR AmsOil Truck Series has been here, but it's not been too long. And for those of you that maybe knew, I was racing in the series last season. Dawson Allen was the one on the call doing the production, allowing me to go out there and have fun at places not named Bristol. And I don't believe I caused a single caution at Bristol last season, but I should have been the result of about 4 of them with the amount of times I got loose and almost hit the pit barrels. Or just, I mean, losing control. It was insane, and I have tried to forget that race, but yeah, just not happening.
Most of the people that were in that race want to forget about that one, and hope this one doesn't turn out to be the same way.
Well, for our sanity, at least we're up here and not down there.
Oh, it wasn't much better up here last season. I don't think I've had a good experience in this league at Bristol yet, unfortunately. I'm sure you remember my, what was the rookie championship season I had there. That was not a fun Bristol race.
I was spotting Michael Kruger there at the end, and yeah, I remember that one pretty well too. So, of course, this race sponsored by Spooky Games. You can find them in 3 places. And, you know, if you're not in the Attleboro, Massachusetts area, which is where they are at, then you're still in luck. You can find them on Facebook at Spooky Games. Or at, I hope I get this right, spooky-games.square.site.
A little complex, but I think our viewers got it.
spooky-games.square.site on the internet. I'm sure you could just type in Spooky Games. Check them out. They're a little mom and pop shop in Attleboro, Massachusetts. Base truck is in. And green flag back out. David Rand giving pressure to Baker.
Yeah, I noticed, at least on my screen, it always had a little right rear camera. I don't know where you could have got that from. I don't know if that's just a glitch on my screen, but
Yeah, I actually
too much here.
didn't notice that until you said something. Yeah, just that is an indent.
Because at the mile and a half, rear end damage like that could really hurt you with the way this damage model is. So hopefully at Bristol it doesn't affect it too much. And we've got a caution as soon as I try to explain something.
Jonathan Canfield, Harold Tucker, is that Brandon Hinton? 57, yes that is.
Tristan Maher on the radio right there is not amused with the way this race is going.
Take a look at a replay and oh, it started well before. Oh my.
Gee.
Okay, well, I gotta go back even further than that.
They're not making our job easy tonight, are they?
So Harold Tucker and Jacob Locklear. Tucker got loose, got into watermolling maybe. Locklear had nowhere to go. Canfield had nowhere to go.
See, now that's usually what happens when someone wrecks in front of the field at Bristol. It's a lot of chaos. Usually nowhere to go. We've been pretty fortunate tonight so far. with people spinning out in front of the field. Not much happening, but that time was a pretty big one.
Oh my. So, you know, the one thing, like, as drivers, and I'm sure these guys in the booth will agree with me as well here, you know, as drivers, you hate to see cautions like this. You just want to get going. You know it's going to be a long race. You know, these guys have not been able to get into rhythm. And, you know, if they just get into rhythm, keep ticking off the laps, you know, that's what they want to do. They want to be able to race for it and not continue to pace all night long. So, you know, these drivers like Ethan Fonseca-Moreno, Jonathan Baker, David Aran, William Kempf, Jurgensmeyer even, these guys, they are not wanting these cautions. They want to continue to race this out. Zach Probst, look at him. He started in 18th place. He's up to 6th. Yes, the restarts are helping, but he wants to be able to, you know, get up there and start racing these guys.
Yeah, it would be nice to get into a rhythm. It would be really nice, but this is going just like your typical iRacing short track race, I guess.
It's definitely good for saving fuel.
Yeah, we're helping the environment right now. That's our goal.
Yeah. Had to take a little step away from the booth for a little bit. I had a near screaming baby incident. Did not want to have that up here in the JCTV booth.
Pace car, is it?
Well, but Sean Cassane, where'd he go?
He may or may not have spun out, but that's okay.
Oh my
it's
gosh.
Early. It's early. I know. We all love Sean Cassane. He's a fan favorite, at least around these parts.
Oh, look at Baker!
Oh,
He's really keeping Ethan Fonseca honest, battling for the lead here. He's been getting closer and closer on these restarts.
Here comes William Kempf as well.
I love the way William Kempf goes, but oh, Zach Probst, you mentioned him and he spun out.
oh no.
Oh, Brett! Oh my goodness!
Oh, huge wreck on the front stretch. Oh my gosh.
I don't know how that turned, because I saw him spin to the inside. I'm like, all right, well, he should be okay. Oh my. Oh.
Oh. There was a wreck behind him.
Do I gotta start EOL on people again?
Might have been a chain reaction. Let's see.
Okay, there's the incident with Probst. And there comes everybody else and more dollar signs in the PBR camp.
And I spend about as much as you, and I just have a Michael Walls to deal with, so I don't know.
Let's see what happened in the back watching. Oh, it looked like they were just checking up. Canfield was checking up.
Yeah, I guess he saw the wreck happen and saw there was about to be a caution, and he got run over from behind and caused a big accident. Brett just plows into Zach Probst.
Yeah. It looks like the
What is a brake pedal?
the 05 just I guess stepped on the gas instead of the brakes and ran to the back of Canfield.
Do you have the graphic, Josh? The
No,
brake pedal being
no.
in the middle?
I knew exactly which one you were talking about. No, I don't.
Yeah, it's a shame. We need it. I mean, yeah, that was bad. So it seems like, for those of you wondering, this is not a stage break yet, I don't think.
I think we're gonna get a.
Yeah, we're going to get a few laps to go here.
We're gonna get a 2 to go restart, or we should at least.
You know, you talk about people coming from the back to the front. Austin J. McGill started last on his own accord, did not qualify, and is up to 15th. Hopefully I didn't jinx him like you just jinxed Zach Probst, our own driver.
I thought the commentator's curse was only strictly to actual racing. I didn't realize that it came into iRacing.
Oh no!
Awful.
Oh
This
no!
dude in the booth. I hate Josh. He talks about me. I die. I'm sure I didn't get to rewatch last night's race. I'm sure he said, "Oh, the alien, poof, I lagged out." I'm sure he said something like that. I'm sure of it.
I feel like that was the same thing with me last night too. I think I was getting talked about, and then out of nowhere, I got turned on the front stretch with like 3 to go in SAAC last night. Then like 9th or something like that. I don't know. It looks like I think we're gonna have a 1 to go restart. I don't think we're gonna have 2.
Yeah, it's going to be a 1 lap shootout for the stage here. Ethan Fonseca Moreno has led them all. Is he going to be able to lead this last one as well? Baker has been really quick. Jergsmeyer, Kempf, they're also there.
Yeah, those front 4 guys have been pretty good on the restarts. I haven't really seen any other people that are able to get as good of a restart as those guys. Really good restart for Ethan right there. Ooh, the 7, he's going to get there on the outside.
Baker's gonna have a run.
Oh my goodness, are we going to...
Just gotta send it.
Oh,
It's Ethan.
Yep, Ethan's going to get the stage win.
T. Baker's keeping him honest, though. I mean, if only we can get more than 3 laps.
He's getting really good runs off on that high side, especially out of 3 and 4. He was getting really good runs there. I think if he's going to be able to beat Ethan, it's going to be, I'd say like on one, even like the 3rd or 4th lap of a green flag run, if we can get it. I think that early he could be able to beat him if he keeps getting those runs off of turn 4.
You're right there. I mean, this is just need to settle in. I mean, I guess 25% of the race isn't enough for these guys to get settled in. Just need a few more of these guys to wreck out, I guess, so we can get some clean running in.
Pit road's going to be open.
I don't know if I want to pit.
I don't think I want to pit.
I don't think you need to pit.
You know, normally at these stages, you guys know, usually it's just kind of automatic. You just come down pit road, take tires, that's your reset. But how many cautions? You might want to pit once this race. I mean, that might be what you want to do to put yourself in position to win.
You know, and so our first driver that's going to come down pit road is going to be Justin Duran. The Duran brothers, 6th and 7th, come down pit road, followed by a bunch of drivers, and then it kind of gets mixed from there. You know, one thing that comes to mind here is this is caution number 7. We've had 32 caution laps. This is lap number 54. So you really haven't had all that many hard green flag laps on your tires. Secondly, I know how older tires work on the trucks anyway. I mean, they're not bad at short tracks like this. I'm not saying you want to be out there on 150 lap old tires, but look at what I did at Phoenix. Pulling a crazy strategy and listening to some alien of a man giving me advice on what to do as well, and I finished 4th. The 3 people that beat me, the 3 previous champions of the league before Ethan Fonseca Moreno won a championship.
this will be very fun to see how this strategy plays out. Because with this many cautions, I mean, that's you don't have a lot of time to be able to make up those spots. And like you said, the short track tire wear. I'll be fair, this is one of the worst for tire wear in terms of short tracks. Tire wear, you do eventually feel it, but yeah, you can. I mean, these tires might as well be sticker tires on these guys' car.
Justin Rand, he is going to be. He was scored in 17th position.
Yep.
He's going to be the first one on fresh tire. Well, actually, it's going to be Kyle Reuter, a row ahead of him on the outside, just because of the choose. But
yeah, this will be fun to see how much even just this little bit of a tire offset. It'll be interesting to see how that works out. These guys who have tires and guys who don't.
So here we go.
Waste no time this time. Get a great launch.
Giovanni Klein underneath Jamie Wright. Nathan and Nathan back here for 9th place. Fuller on the outside, Lehman on the inside.
Totally won't confuse me.
Fuller will clear Lehman. Caution.
The caution clock just ran out again. Oh, Harold Tucker. Oh, I think our own Dawson Allen had a issue too.
Something happened. Jonathan Canfield and Frank Hughes Jr. Canfield got loose, got into Hughes. And then here's with Dawson Allen.
Yeah.
He gets, hard correction into the outside wall.
15 is involved in it. Andrew Elias has to come to a stop. Not to get any major damage there.
Yeah, Tyler Ratliff. Kyle Ritter.
I'm sorry, I'm just listening to the radio chatter, and Tristan is definitely the most amused at the way this race is going. He is very happy right now. Totally not sarcastic right now. Well, they're choosing.
So 66 laps are, well, 65 laps are complete here. We are on lap number 66. Only 2 drivers have DNF so far, Dakota Knoll and Cody McCorkle. Dawson Allen sitting on pit road. Everybody else is out on track as pace car is in. And once again, we are back underway here at Bristol.
Baker. Ooh, got a really good run. He's going to be able to get underneath Ethan Fonseca Moreno.
Moreno with a great run off.
Great damage to that, didn't he?
These guys behind are racing hard. Look at Giovanni Klein. He was on the apron. Caution is out again.
The beer.
And Tyler Waterpolen.
Oh, it's not a race. Especially not a short track race without that. Waterpolen just got loose. Dude, Duran got a piece of that. I think Hunter Peach did too. My word.
Frank Hughes Jr. is going to be the free pass. Put Hughes back on the lead lap.
You know, Dawson gets that engine fixed up. He might be able to get all his laps back by the end of this thing.
I keep on having to step away from the booth. I don't want to.
Oh, you're not missing nothing. Don't worry.
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm watching the race, yeah, but I'm not really. I can't really say anything about it because it's. If I do, then a screaming baby will be heard in the background.
As a new father.
I am. I'm also engaged now.
I'd like to congratulate you on both those things. It's a very big deal.
Hey, you know, a couple years from now, we might see Miss Eleanor Bingham in the AmsOil Truck Series here at the age of 5.
They hold it straight at Bristol? If so, you're in.
I would hope so. I'm going to try to teach her. I don't even think I can hold it straight at Bristol.
I don't think she could do any worse than some people in here.
That is a fair point. That is a very fair point. You know, with the amount of the people I've been on here, I wouldn't be surprised if they're 5 years old.
As a prod, I should not have said that. I'm sorry. As a former racer in the series, there's beef with drivers and all that sometimes, but
Listen to me. I love everyone in this league, and I love everyone in this series. Y'all hold the damn car straight for more than 15 laps. I should get on the radio right now. I'm EOLing everyone. I don't.
Control.
This is bad.
They'll make it 16. Coming to the green this time with 127 to go at the line. Either with Sega Moreno has led them all to this point. Pace truck is in.
He just gets such good launches on these restarts, and I think if Jonathan Baker can get about an equally as good launch as the 29 here, he might be able to beat him like that, but I don't think he's going to beat him in the actual race.
Sure.
Oh my!
Oh, be careful! leaning on each other up here. Let's go on. Let's skip a green.
Oh, he's gonna take Ethan's line away from him.
And Baker rolls to the inside.
Oh, he's gonna go back to the top. I'm trying to middle.
He really wants to get to his right rear. I feel like if he gets to his right rear, he can keep it pitched down and maybe get the lead.
Some lap traffic ahead. I think that's the 11 truck.
Yeah, it's Hunter Peach.
And oh, there's a caution.
Woohoo!
Oh!
Oh my goodness!
I don't blame him.
The 7 just crashed.
Baker! Hard into the wall.
I don't know if that was on purpose or not.
Oh, he's gonna collect Jerg.
Oh no.
Everyone else seems to miss it.
I don't think that was on purpose. I think he just lost it.
Yeah.
That's not even why we're under yellow.
Yeah, that.
We wondered.
We were under yellow before that.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. What happened? Yeah, he just lost it and tried to correct it and I guess overcorrected it too much, hit the wall. What happened for the caution though? Looks like the 4 onto the back of the 22 and turned him sideways, and the 22 spun the 4. And then you just got everybody at the back of the pack.
Clustered, you know what this was.
Yeah.
Oh wow, the 22 got a lot. Josh Arnold got a lot of help there. He had no chance.
And he hit him before he even got into the corner. He hit him. He was still in him on the straightaway.
Yeah.
And then he spun. Yeah, big contact there.
No, that's a shame for Josh Shaw. I know how much he loves this racetrack. He's very good here. He had a great run at Pocono last night. He really needed that shot in the arm for getting that P2 there, and it's going to put a big hole in his chances.
Oh, yeah. Incredible run for Josh Arnold in the Pizza and Wings podcast, 188 Pocono.
Racing against him, we might as well talk about it last night. There's not a lot going on here at Bristol, but yeah, obviously having raced against him last night, that's the hardest I think I've ever.
Michael Walls is up the 4th.
Yeah, I don't know why they're letting that happen. This is...
Oh my goodness. Well, they took 1 7 out. They got to put the other 7 back in there.
Yeah, all for him to run over Jerg on this restart. I can't wait. Prove me wrong, Mississippi Missile. I know you're listening. I know you listen while you race.
Got Jamie right there in 3rd. He's been having a pretty good solid run all night. He's been up in the top 10 all night.
Yeah, he's been doing a great job in that Food Line Toyota. Just
And then you got
keeping his truck up there, keeping his nose clean.
yeah. Then you got Jerg. Jerg is now in the position of can Jerg go past the 29 truck. He's now in that position. Now that the 7 of Jonathan Baker I think is out of the race.
They're racing a bizarre way. The green flag is back out.
And got a really good start there, or restart there.
And the battle is right now is for 2nd. And a race against the clock.
Oh! Nathan Fuller got loose. Still green. He was on the apron.
Walls touched the wall a little bit when racing with Jamie right there. A little bit of contact between, what was that, Brett Bennett and I think Kyle Reuter.
How about Giovanni Klein in the top 5?
But we got a caution.
And as soon as we want to talk about him, we got a caution.
And Frank Hughes Jr.
Gonna be. It's his 2nd time I think that he's wrecked tonight. What's the longest green flag run we've had so far?
I think I'm gonna go with the number 7. I
Oh,
think
boy.
I'm wrong.
We're probably lower than that.
I think I think at most it's probably 5.
Is Mike in a Smoky Mountain truck?
Mike is in the Liberty University truck for at least me. He should be showing that on the broadcast.
Well, he's the Smoky Mountain credential on the windshield banner.
No, he's got the record tags on for me. Hopefully it's showing on the broadcast.
No comment. Yeah, no, it is.
Alright, 10-4. Yeah, Giovanni Klein. Yeah, I've noticed he's been running a little bit better lately, and I know he needs that, and I'm very happy for him. I obviously raced with him once again Friday nights. It's a lot of fun to race against. I think I owe him an apology, by the way, because I think I might have chopped him on accident. I was lagging so effing bad, I had no idea where anyone was half the time, so I was just trying my best. It was not on purpose, I swear, Giovanni. Chicken. Want chicken right now.
Chick.
I'm not
Austin
gonna lie,
McGill.
I'm out of things to say. I'm sorry. Austin J. McGill.
Well, I was about to bring a driver in to interview him, and then he just completely left the Discord.
Who'd you bring in to what happened?
I was going to interview Brett. He's in the tops, well, currently in 6th.
Talking about good runs. How about the 99? He's up 32 positions, and he's running an 8th right now.
Yeah, he started dead last, the only driver not to put up a qualifying time, and he hasn't let that get him down at all currently. Right inside the top 10.
Another thing I noticed is before when I was unable to speak, I was going to bring up that the top 10 had 8 Fords in it. Everyone else was and then you had Jurg and Ethan, the two, or not Jurg, what was his name? Baker was the only other 2 guys that weren't Fords. Now it's completely different.
That's a pretty good point. Just because, you know, in this league, there's been a lot of Chevys doing well over the past few seasons. Because it's the best manufacturer, but we have a lot more diversity than in seasons past, which is kind of cool to see.
Chevrolet is the only winning manufacturer as far as a championship driver in this league. The Spooky Games, 224 hours of Bristol, getting ready to restart. 110 laps to go. Green flag is back out.
Jurg has not been able to get that good of a launch on the outside. Oh, Jamie Wright, not cleared. 3
wide. Brett Bennett.
Why not send it in there and wreck everyone? Oh, he kept it off him. Somehow Jurg ends up packing second out of all that, and Ethan Fonseca Moreno says, "I'll see you later."
Here comes McGill. McGill looking underneath Brett Bennett.
Used to see him in that neon truck. Threw me off guard a little bit, but Austin J. McGill, I think he's going to be a force to be reckoned with at the end of this thing. He's got a short track win in this league.
He does. Oh! Oh, he about found 2 walls. He found one. He almost found another.
That's a wall I don't want to mess with.
I was about to talk about how good a restart that Jamie was having there, and then everyone was just going nuts there.
Michael Wall's looking underneath McGill.
Oh, the record in the back. Woohoo!
Oh, my goodness. The record on the front stretch too.
Hey.
24? Oh, the 09 of, yeah, he's going to turn the 98 of Wareham. Big bump to the back of him. He was going.
It's interesting we talk about David Duran being involved in that. He put himself back there by taking the tires. Remember that, Josh. He pit with his brother and a few others, and that got him deep in the pack, and that's the risk that you take when you give up your track position.
64 of Harold Tucker. Third, he's parking down on the stretch.
Tucker in the truck.
Back stretch. That's a front
He's
stretch.
he's had a rough night.
Yeah. Still on the lead lap though, which is surprising. He actually might be a lap down now, I think.
He is 4 laps down.
Oh, why is it saying he's on the lead lap for me? I don't know why. Oh, that's why. Okay. I figured it out. Austin McGill is 5th now. 35 spots gained.
That's the first challenge. You got this, Austin.
How about the guy in 11th right now, Nathan Lehman? He's up 20 spots. Alonzo Chicano, he's up 12. Or not 12, 18. Sorry, he's in 12. A lot of guys that started toward the back, they've made their way to the front.
They're doing a great job of avoiding all this nonsense,
Yeah.
silly shenanigans that we're choosing. I hope Michael Walls goes bowling, because I think that would be funny. I'm not gonna lie.
Goes bowling.
Yeah, if you know what I mean. Turns into Michael Walls is what I mean. The Michael Walls we all know and love.
Michael Walls that I remember from NASCAR Heat 4.
Oh, it was almost a given he was going to run through you or chop you onto the apron or something.
Yep.
It was a given.
I still remember the only time I finished second in ARC NASCAR, I battling Micah for the win at Homestead, and we got to 2 to go, and somehow he pulled 2 seconds ahead of me after I was only 2/10 back with 2 to go.
He's a good pack user. Don't worry about him. He sucks.
Turned on the jets.
We are finally halfway. We're going to restart with 99 laps to go. 58 of these 100 laps have been ran under yellow. Your leader, Ethan Fonseca-Moreno, and Jonathan Jurgensmeyer still have yet to come down pit road.
Jurg's got a little bit of right side damage. Hopefully he can get going in these traction zones.
Ethan's just getting such good launches on these restarts.
Jonathan T. Baker had him figured out a little bit, because he was getting very good starts compared to Ethan. He was able to kind of keep up with him, but Jurg is this restart wasn't so bad though.
They're going to throw it down to the bottom. He's going to give the 89 that top now. Bouncing off the wall behind him.
Yeah,
They're getting real close.
Oh, Micah, why don't you spin it out?
He got loose.
Oh, it cost us money, dude. David
Oh.
his first tires, he's moving up through the field.
Ethan got real loose coming off of 4 there. And he was able to... Jurg was almost side by side with him.
Yeah, they're battling for the lead here. Under a blanket, they're going to do a little crossover status.
Only one driver has led a lap tonight. That being Ethan Fonseca Marino. Jamie Wright gonna look underneath Jurgensmeyer.
But we're wrecking when we're trying to race.
No one can say no.
Sean, I ought to wring your neck, Evids.
Still got time. We still got time. You could
Wow. Oh, Micah touched him. Let's blame him. I think these drivers are losing it in the voice chat, by the way. They're absolutely losing.
even. Oh, Sean got loose boy before.
Yeah, he got loose before Mike ever got there. Although it's fun to blame him, it wasn't his fault.
Michael Wall's intentional crashing.
I could just hear Michael Walls go right now. Hey, bail! I'm not doing anything wrong. Chuck's just leaves. Bail.
They got Jared up on the pit box down there, don't they?
I don't know. I don't know what the college basketball schedule is, because if Kentucky's playing, we know what he's doing. He's watching the Wildcats.
Yep, he's sitting in the hauler outside of the racetrack, watching the Kentucky game. They got the interim group chief up there, Travis Van Nissendorp.
Oh gosh, he might be better off with himself. So I'm really intrigued to see if these leaders will ever have to pit. Running so many dang caution laps, they might be able to go the whole 200 laps.
We got to get a green flag run at some point. We can't just keep crashing like this all night.
Watch this. Don't worry. They'll keep wrecking. I tried to do the Usher watch this thing. It didn't really work on the microphone.
And these are these guys' confessions. They're just not going to stop wrecking.
We need a Usher halftime race performance, even though we're past halfway.
Pull him down pit road. Let's do it.
I would not be opposed to that.
Oh, God.
Way better than the fact that we were seriously going to have MGK at the Clash.
Yeah, I mean, Pitbull couldn't do this the Daytona 500. Maybe we could have Pitbull just perform right now while the race is going on, while the pacing. Not right. This ain't no race. This is pacing. Is what's going on right now.
Maybe in that case we can have a fiesta. I just, because right now this race we started off on a high note, and our level of excitement has gone on a timber down.
Oh gosh, and we didn't really talk about this tonight. How the boss man Cameron Caldwell is not in the field tonight. Wasn't able to race. I hope for his sake he's not watching. Whatever he's doing right now, I hope he's doing something more enjoyable.
Oh, so I can't confirm. Caldwell is not watching this race. He said he is turning his phone to Dungeons and Dragons mode. That's what D&D is, right? Not Do Not Disturb. Anyway, and he's going to watch the race later.
Oh, don't do
Oh
that.
boy, he's in for a surprise. Not really though.
Oh, he knows. Yeah, he knows how this is gonna go. The race he won last season at IRP went very similarly. I think.
I feel like he knew he was going to Las Vegas, and he put this on the schedule on purpose right here in this time slot. Green flag back in the air. What a restart by Jurgensmeyer.
Yeah, he's still got that one figured out. Let's see if he can't keep it on the outside of him. He's gonna get the run.
He's there.
Yeah, this could be the race. Like any one of these restarts, just having your nose ahead for one of these restarts and getting control could be all he needs.
He led that lap. That's going to be, I think, the first lap that Ethan hasn't led all night.
Jurgensmeyer did lead that lap, barely.
Gonna keep him pinched down. Now Jamie Wright's gonna get to the outside of Ethan. This is a position, obviously, we haven't seen Ethan in all night.
Oh, Jurgensmeyer shut the door on both of them.
Yeah, that's tight. Man, Jamie was so close. That might not have ended well. He's gonna
He's going to put him in the wall. Jamie's got a very fast race, or he's got a fast truck.
He's going home in victory lane on the wrecker. I can feel it. He really wants this.
Oh my goodness. Ethan got back up on the high side here.
Yeah, he just wants to pick off Jamie right here and see if he can't work over Jerg.
Yeah.
Caution!
And we're under caution.
Gonna get that opportunity.
Oh, pretty decent sized crash. 24 of Durand.
Yeah, his day has come for bad.
Oh my God, upside down. We had 2 trucks there upside down in turn 3.
Oh my God, that was massive.
Wow.
Oh. God.
Oh! Oh!
That is massive.
Yeah. I think we might need to bring out the ambulance.
Oh, I needed one about 100 laps ago.
Yep, we still got 80 left.
Beer me.
William Kempf and Daniel Meadows made contact, and then David Durand out of nowhere.
And we got Gabe in the comments. Nick Bingham has been a great addition. I can't lie. Thank you so much, Gabe. I appreciate it.
We appreciate you, Gabe. What's up, bro? You may be banned from the league, but that's okay. We want you back. Well, I don't know who this guy. I want you back. I'll speak for myself. Ethan Fonseca Moreno said, "I've had enough." He's gonna come down pit road. It's probably his only pit stop of the night right here.
And actually, Cameron Caldwell is watching. I apologize.
Oh, no way he's watching this. He's got a lot of work ahead of him tonight.
So Ethan did come down pit road that time. And the only 2 drivers yet to come down pit road, Jurgensmeyer and Wright, your top 2. Ethan Fonseca Moreno currently 15th. And it appears
He's got a little less than 80 laps to recover, to get back to the lead.
And it appears that with the choose, Jurgensmeyer taking the top, Wright taking the top. This opens up the door for Brett Bennett to be on the front row on the bottom. And
Yeah, that's very interesting because Ethan never. There's some officiating things happening.
What's wrong with Jurg?
choose cone violations.
Yeah, it was a choose cone violation, but there's discrepancies. There's people vouching for him.
Brett Bennett? What?
Oh, he didn't mean to give Jurgen EOL. That was a mistake. No, he's okay. I was worried for my brother right there. The future of sim racing. I was trying to get the 15 in EOL there, and it just glitched out. But no harm, no foul.
So Brett Bennett get a penalty?
He's been overheating every green flag run, allegedly. So I don't know if that has anything to do with it.
All right.
Well, that was eventful, but I talked about Justin Durand, how he had pitted and he has worked his way up here.
Green flag.
Hey, I don't want to be this guy, but Sean Cassane's back at the sticks.
He has been through the ringer tonight, hasn't he?
Oh yeah. Truck has dirt, concrete, asphalt, other truck parts on it, just everything.
Well, Alonso Chicano, last week's winner, season 2 champion, showing no quit.
Last week, of course, was at Chicagoland in Joliet, Illinois.
Yeah, Jamie's got a really good truck. And so does Jurgensmeyer. I mean, it looks like it's going to come down to these two unless Ethan can get back up here.
And I'll tell you what, Jurg has, I like his plan. I know Ethan really seemed like he wanted to be on the bottom unless he had to be on the top. And Jurg is saying, nope, if you're going to pass me, it's going to be on the bottom. And that is a tough task here at Bristol, especially with all the short runs that we've been getting. Usually you can only really pass on the bottom once the tires wear out.
And we're under caution. What do we got a caution for? It's like
Steve Oka.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Well, Johnny Parker, you know, I feel like you've been in a situation like this more than I have, so I'm going to ask you, what if you're, you know, Jurgensmeyer, Jamie Wright, what are you doing here? Like, you know, you're this far into the run, you know, you're having this many cautions over and over again. Do you need to, if you technically don't have to pit, you know what I mean, in terms of fuel? However, after a while, you know, those tires are wearing down, you got all these guys behind you that are on better tires. Are you gonna take the risk and pit?
Jamie's going to do the opposite of what I said.
Yeah, Jamie's gonna pit.
It all depends, because like if I'm in Jonathan Jurgensmeyer's situation right now, I have no reason to ever lick a pit road, assuming that he can make it on fuel. I guess he wouldn't be staying out if he couldn't make it.
Right.
I'm gonna be real. I would have bit the bullet whenever I reached my window. I would have packed that thing full of fuel. That would have been my last time on pit road, unless I ended up wrecked.
Yeah.
But yeah, here. I mean, this is what Cameron Caldwell did with back at IRP last season. He pitted as soon as he entered his window, and he just kept staying out. And no one could beat him, because as long as you execute a restart really well, 4 or 5 laps, they're never going to be able to get around you unless they wreck you.
Right.
So Jurgen's just got to stay disciplined, time his restarts very well, not spin those tires, and he'll be just fine.
You see the 5 up there now, Justin Duran. I think he's already pit.
He has, yep.
He has pit, yeah. So I believe right now Jonathan Jurgensmeyer is the only truck that has not pit. If I'm being.
That is correct.
That is true. I like that idea that he has of, you know, kind of biting the bullet as early as possible, because it's giving yourself a lot of time to get back up through the field. But that was also dangerous for his brother, because his brother David pitted with him, right with him, and ended up in a couple wrecks, and his race is basically over. So it is a double-edged sword. I mean, real life NASCAR is in Las Vegas. It's basically like Las Vegas. You're just playing a roulette table. You never know what you're gonna get. It's not like these mile and a halves of the big tracks where you know what you're gonna get. You can kind of control your own destiny.
And I wanted to also point out, Ethan went back down pit road. Did he get involved in one of those crashes that we just had?
I don't even see him connected. Like, I click on him and nothing's happening, I assume. I don't know if he's had enough for the day. Oh, he lagged out.
Oh, wow. Oh, no. Well. Wow. That stinks. Best car in the field, and he's done for the day.
Led all those laps, and trust me, I know how that feels, Ethan.
At the 9 truck, if he's going to be P4 here on the restart. He was involved in a wreck about, I'd say, 2 or 3 cautions ago, and now he's back up in 4th. I mean, he's been charging back up to the front, yeah. Good launch there for Jurgenmeyer.
Outstanding launch, yeah. He got a whole truck length or 2 on Justin Duran there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my!
Oh, Micah, don't wreck him.
Oh, come on, Micah. What the heck is this guy doing?
I was holding my breath when he's mixing around people. I'm not going to lie. I feel like he doesn't know what he's doing half the time. But everybody gets through.
I'm just gonna get the camera away from looking at 5 of my drivers all under a blanket.
Alonso getting loose up there in 4th. Wheeling that truck. And
Oh, he's in the wall. Caution is out as well. It is Tyler Watermullen.
yeah, that's normal.
Tyler Watermullen in his Dr. Pepper machine.
Try a better soda, buddy.
Dr. Pepper, one of the most worst tasting pops out there.
Ooh, that is fighting words to some people. I didn't say it was bad now.
Oh, it's awful.
Oh, don't tell Travis Van Oostendorf that. He might.
No idea who that is.
Hey,
But it's awful.
Hey, he's one of our friends. He lives in Michigan, so hey, he might come to your house and fight you. We'll see.
You know, all I'm saying is Tyler Watermullen has more wins with a Pepsi scheme than he does with a Dr. Pepper scheme.
Guess which soda has more wins than both of those? Come on, say it. I know you want to. I'll answer it since he hates the soda. It's Melio. It's the best soda ever.
Soda, isn't that something you bake with?
Oh my goodness. We're not doing this, Josh. We're not doing this. Pop, soda. Some people call it Coke, just everything Coke. Listen, not baking soda. We will be choosing this time. Oh, we're approaching 50 to go. Thank God.
I feel like we're more anticipated for the end of this thing than the start of it. Who is that? The yellow truck Ford.
Ah, that's Andrew Elias. He's a fan favorite.
Hey, he just went from like 8th to 4th, or 8th to 3rd, sorry.
You're right, he did. That was a pretty good choose for him. If he gets a good restart, stealing some
Yeah.
spots.
I don't know what it is with this choose cone thing, alright? I was in the SAAC Cup Series last night,
Yeah.
and I swear I was doing the choose cone thing right, but I got a penalty for it. I also got a penalty for it in XASCAR on Monday. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong.
You're probably driving through the middle and you don't realize it.
That might be what it is. I might have to work on that a little bit.
Yeah, it's a little hard because there's no like actual like choose V or choose cone. So
Yeah,
we just
yeah.
use the start finish line and 2 predetermined marks on the track.
Yeah.
I always go way to the wall when I want high, way to the bottom when I want the bottom. So it's if you do that, usually you'll be fine.
Even going on the apron is acceptable.
Yep.
If you want
We
the
were
bottom, of
talking
course.
we were talking like I'm like some sports car guy, making my first oval starts. No, I just haven't been on iRacing in like a year. much there for the 00.
Kyle Reuter!
Kyle Reuter. I believe he's won a race in this league, hasn't he?
He's won a few of them, yes.
Oh,
3-time winner. 2 of them at short tracks, being IRP and Milwaukee. The other one at Talladega. Reuter,
ace there.
he is, and he's won at least one other time on JCTV, I believe, at a short track. He loves these short tracks. Kyle Reuter. I've been slowly watching him work his way up because I know how good he is at these tracks, and I haven't wanted to say anything up to this point. But
I mean, you jinxed him now, approaching 50 to go here. But man, that truck looks a little beat up. It looks like a Bristol truck. Why not get it in the victory lane?
yeah, a little beat up. Kyle Reuter doing a great job at his MartinPC.com Chevy. And usually about now is when Dawson Allen would say everything you see on JCTV is ran by a Martin PC, except when I'm producing. And I wish I could change that stat. But we got another yellow. It is the 48 of Jonathan Parker. I'm kidding. It's Giovanni Klein.
He's having such a good run, too. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, he's been able to work his way through the field.
Oh, my. Oh, PBR on PBR violence. Oh. I said earlier I wanted to get away from these PBR trucks.
Oh, man. That was a bigger hit to the inside wall than I realized for Giovanni.
Doesn't look like he did too much damage to the truck.
Yeah, that's true. Just want to point out the back of the tailgate of Giovanni's truck. Josh Arnold for president 2024.
I'd vote for him.
I'd vote for him in a heartbeat.
Josh Arnold. This is number 22, Pizza and Wings Podcast Ford. Another driver for PBR. Josh Arnold, I mean, you know, kind of like you guys, meeting on console and racing NASCAR video games on console. You know, people that have been around JCTV for a while know my story with the NAOR guys on Friday nights. Pretty much same thing, you know. I've known Josh Arnold from long before I've even known what iRacing was. And then finally got to meet Josh Arnold and a lot of the other NAOR guys at the Coke 600, more like the Coke 250 last year, but so fun meeting those guys. Josh Arnold, Giovanni Klein, Hunter Peach, those drivers that are in tonight's race. I won't go ahead and name them all because there is a lot of them that I met.
Quite a few.
But the ones that are here tonight at least.
Charles one he was involved in an incident or two tonight, and he's rebounded quite well right now. Yeah,
Josh Arnold, you mentioned it earlier. He loves this place. He's wanted to have a good run here. Josh Arnold, one win on JCTV, that being in the DI9 Designs NAOR Series at Bristol in a doubleheader they had. It was our first season broadcasting, so they're first season broadcasting that league, so the second season of theirs on iRacing, and I don't know what season overall for them. They've been through quite a lot.
Yeah, quite a rich history. That I mean, it's so. If you're in their Discord, you see all the stats. They have all the stats compiled, and it's really humbling to see. You know how many people have been in here, how many people won in that league, and quite the history that they have. It's honestly, it's a privilege. It's an honor to be able to race with those guys every week.
And last night, Nick Kapiak, win number 60 in his DI9 Designs NAOR Series career.
Man, that's insane. I don't keep track of any of my league wins. I would love to know how many I have. Kind of wish I did a little bit, but yeah, that's.
You know how many I have on iRacing?
Hit me.
1. Talladega, the next Academy. So does it really count? Green flag back in the air.
Yeah, I don't think I have any.
Don't worry, I've been on iRacing longer than you two combined.
Man, it's gonna clear for second there. It's gonna be so tough. He's gonna have to slide job Jerg there.
Well, he's got fresher tires in him. I think after, I mean, if they can get some green flag laps in, I think after a while that 5 truck will be better.
Caution!
Big time.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's the big one.
Yeah, keep plowing in.
It's the simp truck. Hey, Sean Cassane. He's, oh wait.
Ooh.
Where's he at?
He did a good job avoiding it.
He's in 12th. Doesn't get better than that.
Alonso Chicano just pitted, and he's lucky to get out of there with no damage.
That 05 truck, I feel like I've seen him in about half of the crashes tonight.
Yeah, some of them aren't his fault. Some of them he just kind of ends up there.
Well, yeah.
It's
I'm surprised that he's actually still in the race with how many times he's hit something tonight. He's hit about everything except the pace truck.
I'm surprised David Duran. I mean, he was flipped over, and he's still rolling.
Who's in that 05 truck? That is...
Daniel Meadows.
I bet you he finishes in the top 10 too.
Does he make this debut tonight?
He might. I think his debut. I don't remember seeing.
I do. I think I saw it earlier in the general chat when I was asking if I could race. It is. Let's see. That is, yeah. Tonight is his first start.
Yeah, he signed up yesterday. And
What a track to make your debut.
Daniel, buddy, come back. Just not here.
Yeah, you shouldn't have started here.
Well, welcome to BSR. This league is great. It really is.
Until you see short track, then we go. Brr.
Trying to think. You might remember this, John. It was some race last season. I was 10 laps down and got back out of the lead lap. Was it IRP?
Yeah, I think it was IRP. We had that many yellows.
10 laps down, and I got back on the lead lap. And I was in the top 10 with a couple laps to go.
These. Man, are we close to the end of this thing? I'm losing concentration.
37 laps to go at the line in the Spooky Games 200, and man, has this one been spooky. That's for sure. Spooky Games, you can find them in Attleboro, Massachusetts, on Facebook or at spooky-games.square.site.
It's wild. Both of our picks, I think my pick to win didn't lag out. I think he just said, I've had enough of this.
I don't even remember who we all picked.
You picked the bear, Eat That Bear.
Yeah.
Eat the Fonseca Moreno, and he had an internet issue there. And he decided, man, it's not worth it to come back if I'm going to be that many laps down. And he's obviously, understandably, probably upset about it. Among other things, obviously how the racing has been tonight.
I can't believe he led that many laps, and that reminds me, that's happened to me actually a bunch of times on PlayStation. Be out front, poof, there goes the internet.
Rick is doing an outstanding job. Hopefully has enough fuel to make it to the end.
Nathan Lehman trying to hold off that 89. Jamie Wright. Oh, contact between the two. Lehman still holding on there. 3 wide in the background. Probst backed out of that one.
Yeah. He just said, I thought better of that. Justin Duran is being very disciplined and trying to get after Jerk here. It's so hard to be disciplined and patient when you know caution's going to come out and it's going to do all your work to get alongside him. But I really commend it. This is very good work he's doing alongside him.
Caution.
Oh, just like I just said, all that work just gets undone.
David Durand.
His brother. What the heck?
Yeah, just a self spin. The inside. No, he didn't want to do that when his brother's battling for the win there. It's just lost it. You're right, Nick. If we can get even, I think 15 laps, I think Justin can get him. But we just got to get that running.
So I know a lot of the drivers talking earlier in the week about how many caution laps they anticipated. A lot of them said 100 or more.
You got the official number? Or did I miss it?
We are on caution number 19 for at the line. Once they cross the line here in just a second, it'll be 92 laps ran under yellow.
Man.
23 drivers still on the lead lap.
Yeah, somehow. I mean, somehow not everyone's dead. You know, I was about to ask, but they already chose. I was like thinking, you know, maybe just could try restarting behind Jerg. Maybe, you know, get that launch, clear second, and maybe get enough of a run on him to pull off a slide job or something. But I'll be fair, what he's doing is working. He's got that bottom figured out, and he's doing a very good job of getting alongside him. He just needs enough laps to be able to make a move.
We're going to restart with 26 laps to go. And the Spooky Games 200. Here at Bristol.
Ooh, spooky.
That's about how I feel every time I look at Bristol in the sim.
Oh yeah, every time I think about a set of short track, it's usually how I feel.
Next week we head to New Hampshire.
Yeah, that can't be worse.
The week after, we head to Martinsville.
Yeah,
Base truck is in. Green flag back out.
Mr. Fran got a pretty good start there. He's alongside Jonathan Jurgensmeyer. Just can't quite stay alongside him. He's going to have to clear up for now.
It's funny to think about. Jurgensmeyer has not come down pit road at all this race. Justin Rand last down 124 laps ago.
Oh, look at the contact between Justin Durand and Jonathan Jurgensmeyer. That could have been bad, but that's gonna cost Justin Durand maybe second.
Yes, Kyle Reuter's in the picture. Reuter was down on pit road, same lap Justin Rand was. Same with Jamie Wright. But Michael Walls, 46 laps ago, there's a lap truck! Brett Bennett! No idea what's going on there. He goes down to the apron.
Oh, Justin Durand a chance at the win.
Here comes Jamie. Oh,
He's got fresh tires.
What a jump by Jamie.
He's got a real shot at this man.
Oh, he's using it. He's got the.
Oh, I did.
Oh, Micah. Oh, back up in front of the
Oh, they're
truck.
wrecking.
Oh, my goodness. Slow down. What the heck, Micah? He doesn't have any damage from that. That's incredible.
Yeah, that's always how it goes with this missile.
He didn't even. I don't even think he hit anything. Oh, he hit Sean Cassane a little bit. Gave him like a little bit of a
Look at it. Look, everyone's. That's poetic justice. Everyone piling in right behind him.
And
He
somehow
comes
he
out
just,
smelling like a rose, like always.
he's a truck repellent.
Well, that was.
Meanwhile,
Brett Bennett might have a penalty coming his way. That was. I don't think that's acceptable. I mean, we had the battle for the win right there. That could have been it. And I mean, he just straight up got in the way of Justin Durand there. It's one of those where you know you're not racing for anything. You know your truck is destroyed. You get off the track.
And even the 99 didn't even hit the. McGill didn't even hit Micah when he was spinning down the track.
Oh, no, he didn't really. Yeah.
That's really good wreck avoidance there from the 99.
Draper Burns free pass.
Our own Draper Burns.
Draper Burns back up in the lead lap.
He's always in that Northwest paint scheme, representing the Northwest.
Lives in the state of Oregon.
Looks like Cameron Caldwell's from Oregon. They got something in common there. Right on the front row. If he can get a good restart, he's got good enough tires where he can clear Jonathan Jurgensmeyer.
The question is, if he gets in front of Jurgensmeyer, is he going to be able to hold him off?
I think so.
52 laps ago was when Jimmy Wright was last on pit road.
That's basically like one green flag lap.
Jamie's had a good run all night, though. I mean, he's been.
Oh yeah.
Even before he came down pit road, he was in the top 5 that whole first 52 laps. I mean, that's the best way you could put it. Until he came down pit road, he was. I think his worst was 4th. I think that was the lowest he was in.
Yeah, Yeah, restart just got called off. I mean, what? Let's just pace a little bit more. Why don't we?
What are we doing?
At the line, that was caution lap number 99.
Oh, goodness.
Half the race. It's incredible. Yeah, I think you're right. I don't think we're done wrecking. I wouldn't be surprised if we wreck all the way to the checkered flag.
Can we make 13 laps? Pace truck is in. Green flag back out.
Great launch from Jonathan Jurgensmeyer.
Jamie was able to get back up to the high side. He's gonna, if he can get a run right to the back of Jurgensmeyer, and then cross over to the inside, it's gonna be hard to beat him.
Right's on the bottom.
He's going to have to work him over on the bottom. He cannot run the same lap.
Once again, peeking down there.
Get there. Oh!
10 to go. Oh, Jerk might have caught the wall there.
Yeah, a little bit.
He's getting tight.
He's gonna not quite clear in the wall a little bit for Jurgensmeyer. Can't think about it. The top four under a blanket.
Jamie trying. Not clear. He's gonna get spun. Jerk's gonna spin. Rooter around.
The whole field. Oh,
Jerk is upside down.
Oh my.
Still barrel rolling.
You've got to be kidding me.
I can't believe it.
Well, I don't mean to be this guy, but Sean Cassane is up to fourth.
Oh my God, guess who? Guess who? Oh my goodness. I think Michael Walls is in third.
Oh, jeez. Michael Walls, the Mississippi Missile.
Yeah, that nickname better stay.
Oh man, as much as I wanted to be correct about who wins this race, I wouldn't be mad with having a post-race Michael Walls interview.
I think he was a little ahead at the earlier scoring because he's at about 6 now, but I mean he could easily end up in.
Look
Well,
at okay. Look at Rooter though. Oh, just the free pass truck. William Kemp coming in hot. Everybody on the top side. Nothing Kemp or anybody else did wrong, I think there. But Kyle Rooter, he was just upside down. He still scored in third.
I was wondering that. I'm like, I thought he was just on his lid.
He's got no hood. Yeah.
I mean, you might as well stay out. What do you get to lose? I mean, we're only going to go 500 feet before the next caution anyway. So.
He rode the catch fence a little bit.
Yeah, he did. And man, Durand almost got clipped in all this. I'm sure he got a 4X, but man, I'm sure he's counting his lucky stars right now. He got unlucky with the Brett Bennett situation under green there. Thought maybe it was him that should have been raced in Jamie's position right there. And he kind of got it back. God, you got to feel gutted for Jonathan Jurgensmeyer doing everything right, everything in his power. Keep that spot. And fortunately, it just wasn't meant to be.
Oh, and Sean Cassane actually, he hit the 89 after that whole wreck. The Jamie Wright spun in turn 2 and hit him in the driver's side door. Doesn't look like there's too much damage to the front end though, so I think he might be good.
Well, with David Duran's experience and him, he had a little bit of fresher tires than what Jerk had. I think he'll be able to hold him off on the top here. Just having a lot of experience with him, racing against him, watching him race.
And that is Justin Duran, not David.
Not David, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. I mean, there's there's two of them. Dang it. It's all right. You know, I don't. No, never mind. I ain't gonna say that. I was gonna say something else.
You know, we used to make jokes about Duran a lot, and when we ran at Nashville a couple seasons ago,
I remember this. Yeah.
both the Duran brothers had a Duran music scheme, which is pretty funny.
Those are a couple of my favorites. I love that. That was awesome. Also loved Alonso Chicano's Rush track. I loved it.
Rush was good. I had Skid Row on mine.
I had Mellow Yellow.
Yeah, you're lame.
You don't have to make it far. Just a couple to go.
26, they made a good jump there.
He got a pretty good launch there, yeah.
He's still got some race left in him there. Trucks bouncing off the wall behind him.
White flag. We're not going to get a green white checker.
Thank God.
Get Justin Duran. Do it. Jamie Wright, not close enough. Justin Duran out of 4. He's going to win the Spooky Games 200. Jamie Wright.
Wow, Justin.
Sean Cassane.
Great rebound for Sean.
And how about the rebound for Zach Probst? Finishing in 4th there.
Yeah, that's incredible for Probst as well. And
even Josh Arnold with a nice little rebound there, finishing top 10, getting in 7th.
Nathan Lehman 9th. 3 PBR drivers in the top 10.
I just want to give a little shout out to Traber Burns too, because at the beginning of the race, he could not avoid a wreck to save his life. They all happened all around him. Gets back on the lead lap, salvages a decent finish out of it, getting 13th. Oh.
So give a little shout out to Mr. Daniel Meadows. He couldn't miss a wreck, felt like, and he finishes 20th in his debut.
I'm not sure if we're gonna have any happy interviewees here in the booth.
Oh boy. Doing a little reverse victory lap. Oh!
So, with that being said, let's go ahead and take a look at our unofficial race results. Justin Duran finishes P1. Jamie Wright, the 89, brings it home 2nd. Sean Cassane 3rd. Zach Probst 4th. Michael Walls finishes 5th. Kyle Reuter 6th. Josh Arnold 7th. Andrew Elias 8th. Nathan Lehman 9th. And Christopher Melton finishes in 10th.
11th was Giovanni Klein, and 12th was Tyler Ratliff. 13th was Traber Burns. 14th was Brian C. Smith. Finishing 15th was Jonathan Canfield. 16th was Stephen Bocock. Finishing 17th was Jonathan Jurgensmeyer. After being upside down, he still finished on the lead lap. Brandon Hinton finished 18th. That's the last car on the lead lap. Alonso Chicano finished 19th, a lap down, and Daniel Meadows finished 20th, 2 laps down.
And then in 21st, you had Jacob Locklear, and 22nd, you had the 09 of William Kempf after he had a fairly decent run early. Austin McGill got involved in that last big crash. He's going to finish 23rd. Levi Poland will come in 24th. Hunter Peach going to come in 25th. Riley Garcia is 26th. Brett Bennett is 27th. David Durand is 28th. Harold Tucker III is 29th. And David Chandler IV is 30th.
Finishing 31st, Tyler Watermullen. Ethan Fonseca Moreno, 32nd. Tristan Maher, 33rd. 34th, Zachary Wareham. 35th, Nathan Fuller. 36th, Frank Hughes Jr. Jonathan Baker, 37th. Dawson Allen, 38th. Cody McCorkle, 39th. And Dakota Knoll finishes in 40th. And Justin Rant is just on his roof.
I'm gonna take a look at this.
So, go ahead.
No. I was just gonna say 38 was the most incidents we had in this race.
38, that's it.
30, I was shocked too. A couple people at 38. That was the most.
Who was it?
It was Steve Bocock and David Chandler. Not trying to put y'all on blast.
I had neither one of them in my mind.
Yeah, I didn't either.
All right, we're going to turn things over. Putting him under the bus. Well, not under the bus, but...
Under the bus?
Yeah, well, you know, give me a moment, Parker, to figure out my words, okay?
It's okay. Yeah, we need some cautions of our own up here.
Well, you know, yeah, that was the yellow flag moment. No, I'm just going to go ahead and throw him into the deep end here. So we're going to have Nick go ahead and interview first Sean Kissay.
All right.
You talking about Drew?
Hey, how's it going, Sean?
Hello.
Man, I picked you to win. What the heck happened, man? You finished 2 spots short.
I'm sorry, but my car was a piece of shit. I'm sorry for storing it, but oh my god. I don't think there's not one place on that truck I haven't touched.
Well, I mean, you fell back decently far early on. When you spun on, I don't remember, pretty early in the race, and then you fought back up there, and I really thought you were gonna win that race, man.
I did have a really good car, but like truck. I'm sorry. It got really loose on the bottom all the time, and then I tried to make my way back up to the field with the wreck vest. I got into like 2 different wrecks. I made it back up to like top 15, top 10, and then I spun it again right in front of Michael Walls, which I don't know how he was. I wasn't in the VC, but just did the same thing, tried to avoid all the wrecks, and somehow third. I mean, I tried my hardest in his final laps to get Justin, but me and Jamie just couldn't catch him.
Well, I mean, even still, a great finish for you guys. In a very, very tough race from what I saw for you guys in terms of having to deal with the adversity that was thrown at you. There was another question I was going to ask you, but I can't remember it now. But, yeah, congratulations on your top 3 finish. I mean, I wish you would have won the race, because it would have been pretty cool for my first race in the booth picking the winner, but...
yeah, that's my bad.
That's okay, I'm just messing with you. But, yeah, congrats on your top 3.
Yep, thank you.
That was Sean Kissay, our 3rd place finisher tonight. We go to Jonathan Parker, who has our runner-up, Jamie Wright. I've
caught up with Jamie Wright here, and I said at one point on the broadcast that you're either going to win this race or you're going to wreck trying. And boy, you lived up to that. Just walk me through how tough it was just eye-pacing the whole night and, you know, picking your basically one of your only chances to try and at least make a pass under green.
Yeah, it was really hard. I mean, even like choosing with the choose cone, it was so difficult to know which lane was going to be good that run because it seemed like each run it was different. And yeah, I told myself and I told Sean, I was like, I'm winning this race no matter what. And then when I got with Jurg, I ended up wrecking both of us. But I still managed to get second, which is a great day for me.
You mentioned it's a great day for you. This has been a great track to you, honestly. I've noticed you show a lot of pace here in kind of any car that you're in. And do you think that momentum can kind of carry you forward into another shorter-ish? It's not a short track, but drives like one in New Hampshire, and hopefully won't have 50 cautions there, right?
Oh, hopefully. But yeah, definitely. I think I'm just good at short tracks in general. This one is definitely the best one for me. I got third last season, second this season. So I think, you know, just the shorter tracks play to my style of racing, and hopefully we don't wreck as much so I can maybe stay up front a little better.
Yeah, that's true there. You have any shout-outs and sponsors you want to give?
Of course, Congo Line Esports, Travis Vintage, Dorp, Ryan Bogey. I want to thank Food Lion, Nature's Promise was on the hood today, Instacart, Mantle Realty, John Plays Games Live, and everybody else that supports me.
Thank you. That's P2 finisher Jamie Wright. Thank you, Jamie.
Race winner Justin Durand. Justin, that was a wild race. How'd you stay focused there till the end?
I think you're putting it lightly by calling it wild. Just really, honestly, poor driving by a lot of guys. Not gonna really call anybody out, but we shouldn't have over half the race under caution. Bristol's a pretty easy one to run. I can't even tell you how much I really stayed focused there. I got heated at Brett. It was just a roadblock when you couldn't steer, so that really sucked. And then pretty much got handed to a silver platter with the 8900 racing as hard as they were. Just got basically put in the lead and just held on for a couple laps. So I guess that was a lucky one tonight.
Now beforehand, before that issue with Brett, you were battling with Juergensmeyer there for the race lead for a while. You had fresher tires than he did, but your tires were still pretty old. What was it like just up there trying to run the bottom to get around him?
Well, he was driving the top, so I mean, you gotta do something different. Bottom, I liked it. Bottom really here. Tires were actually pretty similar to his because when we pitted the stage, that was the only time I pit all race. My tires were like high 90s, so his couldn't have been that much more after I put up the stage, maybe a couple percent. Yeah, it makes a difference. It was just a struggle to get enough green flag racing to get up to him. I think I got side by side with him one time and a yellow happened, so it was just like, you're gonna give me a chance, you know?
Well, another win to your career here in the AmsOil Truck Series. Who do you have to thank gets it done behind that 5 machine?
Just the guys with the radius. I think nobody else in the team had a good finish tonight. It sucked. A lot of fun when we did have green flag racing, so those that stayed clean, great job. It's not that difficult here. Thanking Dawson for being the only admin tonight. Really tough job with 40 guys on this kind of track, and then hopefully it wasn't too boring for you guys in the booth.
Alrighty. Well, congrats on the win, and we'll see you next time out at New Hampshire.
Thank you guys.
Your race winner, Justin Durand. So, guys, final thoughts.
I think there should be a field limit when we come to Bristol. That was very chaotic, but generally it wasn't a bad. I don't think it was a boring race. by any means. Genuinely think that it had its moments, but I had a blast.
Yeah, I'm gonna give a little retort there. That did matter when we had 20 people. We still had caution fest at these short tracks. It's so cliche, but you just gotta be better. You need to not drive over your head. No one in particular. It's just I get it. Cautions are a part of the short track racing. It's gonna be a lot closer, but this is egregious. It can't keep going on like this. But yeah, you're right. It wasn't boring. Just frustrating because every time you thought, we're getting a little run on, getting some storylines going, we got a caution stuff. But yeah, it was quite the race by Justin Duran. He survived very well, and he earned that. He earned that for sure because I thought it kind of got took away from him a little bit there with probably, I guess that's 30 or so to go when that deal with Brett happened. So he stayed patient and it came back to him.
Yeah, great win by Justin. I mean, just, there's a lot of times you have to have the never give up mentality, stay focused mentality, and I think that was the case tonight for Justin Duran. So easy to just say, "Oh my gosh, this is ridiculous. We're never gonna go. There's no way I'm gonna win." But to stay locked in, that helps so much, and Justin Duran.
Yeah, you see me do it countless times here on JCTV. You gotta have that to be a great race car driver, and he's got it.
So, I think that's going to do it from us here at Bristol. We have another busy week coming up next week. 6 nights a week. The only time you won't see any action on JCTV is tomorrow night, Sunday. So we have TNR on Monday at Milwaukee. And everything else is not on my mind. So, but plenty of action coming up all week long. Big thanks to all the drivers, admins, and the fans watching. And thank you to Nicholas Bingham for joining us. I'm sorry that this is your first experience on JCTV. But no,
That's
definitely
good, man.
we'll definitely welcome you back.
I was gonna say, I hope I come back. I mean, Bristol was fun, but I want to get out here on like Daytona or something, man. I love commentating the bigger tracks.
Every single league we commentate just got over Daytona. Seemed like we could never get away from Daytona.
Yeah.
But so on behalf of Nicholas Bingham, Jonathan Parker, I am Joshua Coppernell, signing off, saying so long, stay safe, don't crash at Bristol, and we'll see you next time.